absolutely loaded. It's a Wednesday. This, in Los Angeles, is The Herd. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, live on iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, right here on FS1. Joy Taylor is joining me. We are jammed today. One of my favorite guests, Gotham Chopra. Deepak Chopra's son is a filmmaker, a documentarian. He joins us last hour today. He has got great stuff. There's a new documentary with Steph Curry that's out that is amazing, so I'm all fired up for that. Nick Wright, Bucky Brooks, who I love, NFL draft guy, Mark Medina. Joy, how are you?
I'm great. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got great stuff today. Watch the Rockets, Warriors, Bucks, and the Celtics. Let me start with this. It is very easy in the world we live in today, I can speak from experience here, to get distracted. We got our devices, we got this, we got options. There's never been more stores to shop at. My neighborhood's got 12 different grocery stores. You can go organic, you can go boutique, you can go big. It is options, options, options. It is very easy to get distracted. Stay focused. New England's focused. Alabama's focused. Focused. Warriors focused. Don't get it twisted. Don't be distracted by the flopping and the analytics and the letter by the Rockets to the NBA and Scott Foster. Do not be distracted. This series between the Warriors and the Rockets, and it's over, it's about Kevin Durant is now significantly better than James Harden. Kevin Durant is the best basketball player in the world and playing his best basketball now. At the end of the year, he didn't play a lot of minutes. He scaled back. He's rested. He is more efficient and better now in May. James Harden, who was destroying the world in January, once again comes to the playoffs, averaged 36 a game, regular season. Now it's down in the 20s, and he's not shooting the same percentage. I don't want to hear about James Harden's eye. Steph Curry last night had a dislocated finger. It was gross. It was turned sideways. Okay, long before that injury to Harden's eye, the Rockets were a mess and were down by 10. What I'm about to say, I'm not saying it's true. I'm asking you a question. Is it fair to say this? James Harden has become a better shooting version of Westbrook. Unbelievably relentless in the regular season, and then he kind of is a different guy, good, not spectacular in the playoffs. This is not a one-time thing. Last year, James Harden, 45% shooter in the regular season, 37% on threes, shot 41% in the playoffs, and 29% on threes in the playoffs. Harden and Westbrook win the awards, get the glamour, get the attention, spectacular, relentless, dominate January, and here we go again. Westbrook's out. Harden doesn't look quite as dynamic. There are NBA players, 4 come to mind, that appear to be better in the playoffs. LeBron James, he picks his spots in the regular season, not out to win awards. Kawhi Leonard rests lots in the regular season. Kevin Durant scales back, has nothing to prove in the regular season, doesn't try to play for minutes and awards in the regular seasons. And Kyrie Irving, who got heat for it, but this year missed some games, didn't play as hard in the regular season. It is easy to get distracted. Scott Foster, analytics, referees, everybody's picking on Houston and they're flopping it. No. Kevin Durant's better than Harden by a lot. And Kevin Durant, here we go in May, is playing the best basketball I've ever seen him play. You can blame Scott Foster. You can blame everybody. You can point fingers. Kevin Durant's always been great. He's the greatest version of himself. James Harden's always been good, became great, and now is back to being really, 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 really good in the playoffs. Remember, game 1, Harden had a chance to hit the shot and missed it. And my argument would be that was their moment. Remember, the Warriors got pushed to 6 games by the Clippers, had played Friday night late, and then had to fly up home and play an early Sunday game. You had the Warriors. That was the moment. And Harden missed because he misses. more now than he does in the regular season. Don't be distracted. All right, I want to shift to this. I'd like the camera squarely on me right now. Thank you. I think Kevin Durant would be out of his mind to leave the Warriors. Coach, former player, Steph, Clay, Bob Myers, new arena, Silicon Valley, California weather. I don't get it. He wouldn't make any more money in New York. I think it would feel like LeBron going to the Lakers. He'd be great and have a bunch of average young guys around him that nobody else wants. I hope he doesn't go. I like this Kevin Durant. But let me defend Kevin Durant leaving for a second. Kevin Durant has been arguably the best basketball player in the world for 10 years. I say LeBron, but he's a better offensive player, I think, than LeBron. But his entire life of basketball, Kevin Durant has finished second. He did not go number one in the draft. He was number two. Kevin Durant went behind Greg Oden. Really? Then he goes to Oklahoma City. And Sam Presti puts his arms around Westbrook over Kevin Durant. He's number two. Really? And then he goes to Golden State, where he's clearly the best player, but he'll never be as popular as Steph. He's number two. Really? And then for 10 years, despite his dominance, there's LeBron. He's number two. Really? Even at Nike, his contract, second best. And I'm not saying Kevin Durant thinks about what I'm going to say, but let me ask you, when it comes to iconic stuff, 25, 30, 40, 50 years later, it usually works in groups of four. In the NBA, Magic saved the league, MJ made it global, LeBron made it mobile, and Steph revolutionized it. Kevin Durant, he's not on the Mount Rushmore. He's just